January 27th, 2024. I lived life to the fullest today by getting a huge task done for the nonprofit Sail On and Fly High. We needed to send out our thank you letters for all of our donations and sponsors and everything that we had in 2023. And so, my best friend, who I call my sister, Emmy, came over, of course, and I needed a butt in a chair next to me to get me to do this. I kept getting task paralysis over the last few months trying to work on this, and I just needed somebody to sit with me and help me get this done. And we got it done. Took several hours, but we did it. Huge relief, especially for my ADHD brain, for my anxiety, for everything. I feel like I can have some forward momentum going with planning this year's golf tournament and all of our other events that we're doing. So thank you. That is also the exact same thing that I am grateful for today. Holy moly, was that a task. And we got it done. Yay! We had some great rice bowls while we ate and worked, and it just was needed. And in a couple of weeks, we're gonna get together with some of our other friends who are on the committee for the golf tournament and get things going to hand out donation request letters for items to be auctioned off, and raffle baskets, corporate sponsors, whole sponsors, things like that. So I know it's the end of January and our golf tournament isn't until July 27th. It's the last Saturday of July every year. But those months go by real fast, and it takes a lot to plan what we feel is a very successful fundraising golf tournament. A lot of fun, everything. So that is my day. I'm just so thankful about it. Sometimes I have a really hard time working on the nonprofit, and I get into these funks and these swings because we wouldn't have the nonprofit if we still had our son. And so sometimes, especially when I'm by myself, I just sit there and I get paralyzed by the grieving mom feelings and the reminder that my child is dead, instead of being able to actually work on the task. And so having somebody there with me just makes it so much easier. I did have one little meltdown today. Let the feelings flow. I was just upset that my kid's dead. And I'm upset that other people understand how we feel because their child is dead from suicide too, or their child is dead from anything. And I feel so deeply for all of the grieving parents and people going through grief. So just know that, like, you are also always on my heart. If you are struggling with this, you are not alone. We are in this together. We will always be in this together. There is no judgment of your journey. Sometimes it just feels so big to work on such small things because of these feelings, and that is normal, and that is okay too. And just mixing in my health the last few months, it's been hard to do anything. Insurance is refusing to pay for the days that I wasn't on dialysis in the hospital while I was literally having my life saved. So I'm going through an appeals process for that and all sorts of stuff. And it's just cumbersome and overwhelming and taxing and a lot to navigate. And I just sometimes want to shut down. And this week was a shutdown week. And so I'm so glad that Emmy came over and just sat by me and helped me and coached me and guided me and wrote the addresses on the envelopes, and we got them done. So grateful for that. And I have a couple other friends who are like, hey, in a couple weeks, sign me up. I'm coming over and I am going to sit there with you. I will be a butt in a chair just to be a butt in a chair if that's what you need. So I'm so grateful for that too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And I really, really, really appreciate the community and the support. And we're trying to do really great things with the nonprofit. We've got our Calm Kits bags in, and I will do a little show and tell of that hopefully tomorrow, remember. Have a good night.